Today we're talking about entry-level work-from-home jobs as well as some higher-paying jobs that require a little more experience, and one of those happens to be a part-time opportunity. So we're going to quickly scan through these jobs so you can see which ones interest you. You can get your application in right away and then move on to the next. So I'm going to start off with the part-time work-from-home job. This one comes to us from the company Nutrafol. They have an opening for a social media response associate. It's a part-time contract position, but it is remote anywhere within the United States. And because it's a contract position, you're probably not going to get benefits, and you'll be responsible for your own tax withholding. So scanning through this job lead, way down here on the job description, they tell us they're going to pay you $32 per hour. And it looks like you have a couple schedules from which to choose. You'll be working 32 hours per week, no matter what schedule you work. So you might work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. If you live in the Pacific time zone, your hours will be 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. But you don't have to live in the Pacific time zone. Just take a look at this chart, see where you're located, and those will be your hours. And the second schedule option is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. If you live in the Pacific time zone, you'll work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Fridays from noon to 8 p.m. And again, you don't have to live in the Pacific time zone for this schedule. Just translate your local hours to those hours. So you'll report to the digital reputation manager and be a part of the community team and collaborate closely with PR, influence marketing, CX, and creative team members to achieve cross-functional success. So basically in this job, you'll engage with the online community, identifying, monitoring, and responding to reviews and comments. And you do that while reflecting the voice and public perception of Nutrafol across all social platforms. So they want you to have 2 to 3 years of relevant customer service and or social media experience with an in-house brand. Health and wellness startup experience is a plus. They also want you to have a deep understanding of community and how the company's communication in digital spaces impacts it, and you're familiar with CX and response tools. So according to this job description, they're going to pay you $32 per hour. This is a part-time contract position with 2 schedules from which to choose. If you like this job, you can find the application details in the description area. Just look for job number 1. So the next job I have comes to us from the company Geisinger. They have an opening for a benefits analyst. And as far as pay, they don't tell us how much they're going to pay anywhere on this job description, so I did a little bit of research. I turned to Google. According to Google's AI, it looks like benefits analysts in the United States on average can make about $72,000 per year, but there's absolutely no way I can guarantee how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. So this is a full-time work-from-home job anywhere within the United States. I did not see any location restrictions anywhere on this job description. And what you're going to do in this position is explain benefits and assist in the business development and planning process with service providers. That means you'll monitor eligibility, limitations, and restrictions of plan participants and ensure compliance with both plan provisions and government requirements. You'll provide guidance and counsel to employees, HRIS representatives, and managers, coordinate the design and communication of annual benefit enrollment materials, and draft legal compliance documents. So they're looking for someone who has a bachelor's degree in human resources management, and they'd like you to have at least 1 year related work experience. So if you have some experience in human resources or benefits administration, check out this job. You can find the application details in the description area, job number 2. Our next work-from-home job is with the company Health First. They have an opening for a senior scheduling analyst. This is a full-time remote position. They have a location indicated as Florida, but I don't think you have to live in the state of Florida for this job. Because as we scroll down this job description, they talk about the salary, and they tell us if you live in the greater New York City area, including New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, they're going to pay you $57,400 up to $78,030 per year. All other locations, they're going to pay $49,800 up to $74,120. So based on that, I really don't think you have to be confined to the state of Florida. So your main responsibility in this job is supporting the efficiency and effectiveness of contact center operations by optimizing scheduling processes and assisting in the development of the scheduling team. So basically, you're going to make sure the right number of agents are placed to handle incoming and outgoing communication. You're going to manage scheduling projects by setting clear project milestones and deliverables and communicating goals, objectives, and responsibilities. You'll keep the project focused in terms of scope and deliverables and meet project timelines. And what they want from you is a high school diploma or a GED, as well as experience in scheduling preparation and schedule analysis. They also want you to have experience in Microsoft Excel. You can create formulas, pivot tables, you can use macros, create graphics, and you're able to gather business requirements, create, execute, and control tools to improve the overall operational efficiency of a business, and you have working experience with call center computer software applications. And they have some preferred qualifications, and these are just preferred, they're not required. If you meet any of these preferences, you'll definitely stand out and stand a better chance of getting this job. So based on this job description, they'll pay you anywhere from just under $50,000 to a little over $78,000 per year. If this one sounds good, you can find the application details in the description area. This is job number 3. Okay, moving on. Life 360 has an opening for a financial analyst to work remotely in either US or Canada. And I'm going to scroll down this job to show you how much they pay. I saw it down here somewhere on this job description. Right here they tell us the US salary for this job will be anywhere from $80,500 up to $119,000 per year. And if you live in Canada, they're going to pay you Canadian dollars, $94,500 up to $112,000 a year. And that's taken directly off this job description. So this job consists of acting as a trusted financial business partner to the overall devices business, supporting the sales and marketing teams. You'll drive the revenue model for devices, prepare monthly and quarterly variance analysis and reporting packages, and support the annual budgeting and planning process. And what they want is a bachelor's degree in finance, accounting, economics, or similar field, and at least 3 years experience in corporate finance, investment banking, or public accounting. Experience with consumer goods or electronics business is a plus. You're able to leverage generative AI or data transformation and visualization tools. And of course, you need solid analytical and problem-solving skills. So if you have some experience in the financial area and you're looking for a work-from-home job, you live in either United States or Canada, you can find the application details in the description area, job number 4. So now we're going to move into the entry-level positions, and the first one I have is for a supervisor operations for the contact center with the company's Sagility. This is a full-time work-from-home job anywhere within the United States, and scrolling down this job description, right here they tell us your salary will start at $17.10 per hour and up depending on experience. So this is a supervisory position, but it is entry-level. In this job, you'll ensure the highest level of service for clients by coaching and developing customer service representatives and managing performance to consistently meet and exceed client expectations. They want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent. Associate's or bachelor's degree is preferred but not required, and they'd like you to have about 1 year experience in customer service, call center, or related field, including 12 months in a supervisory capacity. Healthcare industry is preferred. And of course, you need excellent interpersonal, customer service, problem-solving, communication skills, and you're proficient with the necessary technology, including computers, software applications, and phone systems. So if you're looking for an entry-level supervisor position and you have some customer service experience and you want to do something from home, you can find the application details in the description area. Just look for job number 5. Another entry-level position I have is with Imagine 360. This one is for a consumer reimbursement account specialist. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and they tell us right here on this job description they're going to pay you $18 to $20 per hour. You'll be responsible for the day-to-day business activities for client and member flex, health reimbursement, and health savings accounts. Your responsibilities relate to eligibility, reimbursement processing, contributions posting, and overall administration and customer service for consumer reimbursement products. So in other words, you'll do some claim processing, contributions posting, and eligibility administration, client relationship management, customer service, and quality assurance. And what they want from you is a high school diploma or equivalent. Some college is preferred, and they prefer but don't require. They prefer you have a strong working understanding of consumer-directed healthcare products or medical and health insurance. And at least 2 years clerical and customer service experience. You have good math skills and you're a good typer. So if this job sounds good to you, you can find the application details in the description area. This is job number 6. Okay, on to the next. Brown & Brown Inc. has an opening for an administrative assistant, regulatory and legislative strategy department. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and they are going to pay, according to this job description, $25 to $28 per hour, plus give you a really nice suite of benefits. So you'll provide administrative support to the company's national regulatory and legislative strategy team. That means you'll coordinate calendars, handle key reports on workflow and efficiency, organize and coordinate events, conferences, and travel arrangements. You'll draft and proofread correspondence, articles, reports, and presentations, be the liaison between the departments, work with other departments within the company to ensure work product is up to date, and work with various special projects and day-to-day operations. They'd like you to have proven experience as an administrative assistant or in other administrative roles supporting a national team. And of course, you need to be organized. You can manage your time well. You're a good communicator. You're proficient in using Microsoft Office products. You're able to handle confidential information. You're a problem solver, and you're flexible and adaptable to managing changing priorities and deadlines. So this looks like a pretty easy entry-level administrative position you can do from home. If you like this one, you can find the application details in the description area. This is job number 7. We just flew through 7 work-from-home jobs, 3 of which are entry-level, 4 of them are pretty good payers and don't require years and years of related work experience. Hopefully, scanning through these jobs simplified the job search process for you, and I hope at least one of these jobs works out for you. If you're looking for more, check out this video right here. Thanks for dropping by, take care, and I'll meet you on the next one.